Okay, dear class, so today is our 15th class. So this is our last class and this finished, okay? And next Tuesday is our final exam. At the end of this class, I'm going to tell you about the things that you need to prepare for that day. And in that order, you will know what you have to do.
Okay.
Oscar is calling me. Oscar is going to use Team again because he couldn't continue with us using Hangout. So Oscar is now uh, on my phone using the Team device. Today, as I wrote you in an email, or I told you in the last class, our topic is about technology. Yes, and I titled this class Surrounded by Technology because, as you know, like 3 or 4 years ago, the internet and all the applications or apps that we can find in our smartphones have changed our style of life and have changed many of the things that we used to do before of this invention. Okay, so here there is a picture with many devices or things, and the idea is that you want. I'd like that you tell me which of them, yes, which of them use technology. Okay, so let me. Which of the following articles use technology? Uh, okay, so here you have. So Oscar, I don't know if you can see the screen.
Teacher, I'm trying.
You're trying.
I cannot see the
When you are in Hangout, when you are in, you can see the screen.
no teacher. I cannot see in the your screen.
No. Okay, excuse me one moment, Nadia. I'm going to
Okay.
interrupt
No problem.
my share because the thing that I'm going to do is to send the presentation to Oscar, okay, by email. So Oscar, if you want, you can open your email and there presentation. I'm going to send you the PowerPoint presentation where you're going to open it in your PC, and from that you're going to work with us. It's our class, 15 class. First, I'm sending you the PowerPoint. So let's give this some seconds. Okay, I think that now you can watch it. Open the first slide. Okay, now you can see yes. You can see my screen.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so Oscar, open the first slide and tell me which of these articles, can you see, use technology? Which of these articles use technology? So in the first position, what do we have? What is the name of this?
Calculator.
Yes, a calculator. The second one,
Cell phone.
yes, cell phones or mobile phones. This
Uh,
one,
I don't know phone.
yes, phone. This one,
I don't know, teacher. What is the name?
Oscar, can you see what is the name of that watch?
Watch.
Excuse me?
Watch.
Yes, smartwatch. Next,
Is bicycle.
Is motorcycle
Electric.
or
no, it's not a motorcycle, but
Is a bike.
special bicycle?
yes,
Is
it's a,
elect
Yes, Oscar.
Electric bicycle.
Yes, that's true. Electric bicycle. Next.
Next is a microwave.
Yes, microwave. This one.
Mm-hmm. The next one
Yes, the
is
next.
a electric car.
What about the one that is in the middle?
In
The
the middle.
fridge?
Yes, Nadia and Oscar, fridge or refrigerator. Sometimes they say it. This one used by men.
Mm,
Shaving.
Yes. This one women use
Dryer.
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 Yes, a dryer. And this one
This is a toy.
a toy car. A toy
Electric
car.
car.
A
A toy car, yeah.
yes, a toy electric car. And this one?
And the last one is
A computer.
Yes.
desktop.
Yes, that's true. Okay. So which of them use technology? So let's go into the first. The first one use technology.
Yes, it's a older technology, but yes.
It's an old technology. Okay. What do you think, Oscar? The calculator use technology?
Teacher, I can hear you. Calculator one?
Use technology?
Yes, of course. The technology made for the invention was in China, yeah?
Was what?
This technology made or was invention in China. The technology.
Okay, was invented. Okay, but it was many years ago. Yes.
It's actually now, but the people again use the people use for wait, teacher, you.
I can hear you well, Oscar. There is interference in your call.
I close my Hangout account, teacher.
Okay, try better. Yes, try better because it's not possible to understand you well. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
I think it's better. The mobile phone or the cell phone.
Yes, teacher.
Yes?
Of course.
Why?
It's necessary because it's necessary for you can chat with friends or you really don't know in my situation and I can talk with my family or we can chat in with my friend, with my mother, with my brother and
Okay, and what about the telephone? This is one of the first, yes, inventions. Then the mobile phone appeared.
I consider in,
Okay, Nadia.
okay,
Continue.
thank you, Oscar. In this moment, that phone was technological in the past. Today is obsolete.
Yes, but not as an obsolete element, but it is not used as it was used like 50 or 40 years ago, yes. But for example, okay, there are some services that you need to have a telephone account, yes, in order to check your references, yes, especially with some banks. Although they have changed it, because, for example, 2 or 3 years ago, when you went to a bank and asked for a loan, they ask you for a number, a telephone number, but not a mobile number. Yes, it was the telephone number because it was safe for them. But because they have seen that nowadays we are moving for technology, so they accept if you give if you give a mobile number. Yes. Maybe Nadia, it's correct. Yes, maybe this element is obsolete nowadays, but we can use it. Yes, and it continues being. In my case, it continues being a good tool. Yes, a good tool in my house. Oscar, did you have this telephone in your house? Your family, your mom?
No, no, I don't know. I don't know.
No,
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 I
no, no,
think
maybe not the style,
my mom doesn't use.
but this kind of device. Yes, and in Nadia's house.
Yeah.
Yes, teacher, my paternal grandmother, she had one in her house. It's a red color,
Uh-huh.
and when I try to call, is I don't know how do you say más demorado marcar.
Yes, you last the more time.
Yes, because the round has to must to turn round.
Completely, yes.
So if the number has a zero, is more large.
Yes, yes, you're right. But it was so funny. Yeah.
Yes, today is a reliquia, maybe I don't know.
Uh-huh. Okay,
So,
yes. We can preserve like as an antique.
yes.
Okay. Oscar said that the next picture is a smartphone. The smartphone use technology, the smartwatch, sorry, smartwatch. Do you think that a smartwatch use technology, Oscar?
Yes. Actually, I have one.
Yes, you have. And what do you use it for?
Actually, I have one because if I put the sync into the smartwatch, I can call with it.
You can what? You can call what? Who?
I can call through the smartwatch, but this smartwatch has new technology. You can call for another cell phone or smartphone.
Okay.
For example, the technology iPhone have a smartwatch. All technology for a smartphone like a Samsung has a smartwatch. iPhone has a, a, I this is yeah, publisher. I don't remember exactly, but this is a new technology. It's a new technology. It's real in this moment. The smartwatch.
Okay. What do you think about electric bicycle? Do you think it's useful nowadays?
Teacher?
Do you think that the electric bicycle are useful nowadays? The electric bicycles. The electric bicycles
The electric bicycles.
are useful nowadays, Nadia and Oscar?
Are you full what, teacher?
Is useful?
It's useful.
Yes.
The, for me, I don't like this electric bicycle, but for instance, in Bogota, in another or in country, in cities in Bogota is very useful in this moment because many people go to work in by bicycle. But here in this country, there isn't any useful teacher. But in Colombia, many people it's important to use this device, this gadget.
Okay. And what do you think, Nadia?
I don't know, teacher. I don't know one personally. I have watched some in the movies maybe, or I see some in their stores or mall. But here in Colombia streets, in Bogota streets, for example, is not very common because I understand that the that bicycles are very expensive,
Yes.
and insecurity in Colombia is very elevate.
Mm,
So it's good for the environmental, for the people, but it's complicated have one in this country.
yes, and as you said, it is due to the insecurity that we present. Yes,
Yes,
in around Colombia. Okay, microwave. Use technology.
yes, of course.
Do you have one in your house?
No, teacher, I don't have because I consider that kind of technology is unhealthy for us. So I have a horno. I don't know how do you say excuse me, teacher.
Oven.
Oven,
Yes.
but microwave, no. I prefer don't use that electrodomestic.
Okay, and there, Oscar, you use a microwave where you are staying now? Tell me.
It's important. This device is important in our house, in our home, but with Nadia, but you use the microwave. You use the microwave. Team is various scientists team that is not good for your body. It's not good for your healthy because this is a technology. Is a high technology for 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 different radio, the high radio frequency. This I think is bad for unhealthy. Now it's very important. You can use food quickly in this device. For instance, you can make the how do you say, teacher? Corn. You can
Corn, popcorn?
you can popcorn. Yes, popcorn is sweet. So or you can use put in 5 or 6 minutes. This is a good device, but for me, I don't like.
You're right. Maybe we can save money. Sorry, we can save time. Yes, but the consequences in a long time is for our healthy, our skin and our body. Yes, because the effects that Oscar mentioned, and that's true. Okay, so continue with this. The electric car. Do you think it's a good invention and it use technology?
Yes, teacher, is a good invention for the humanity because uh, I don't know how do you say a CPM.
Okay, diesel.
Diesel is very bad for the environment, and that car are very good, but similar to the electric bicycle, it's very expensive, and I don't know, I don't see anyone here in the streets of Bogota.
You have.
I haven't, but for me it's a very good inventor. I don't know.
Invention, yes,
Invention.
invention. Yes, you're right. Maybe it's difficult. Yes, because the prices. So only rich people will be able to acquire or have one. And also it's difficult because our streets are totally different. Yes, so they need to transform and change. Or okay, on some gas stations have the possibility to connect your electric car or your electric bicycle. Yes,
Yes.
similar similar what we used to do with gasoline. Yes. What about fridge? Do you have a fridge in your house, Oscar and Nadia?
Yes, teacher. I have one.
Okay, Oscar. Yes. Yes. Do you have there a fridge? And do you think it's a good invention, or it is a bad invention, similar as the microwave?
No, teacher. I consider it's a very good invention because in the past the food I don't know how do you say se dañaba.
Yes, it was not fresh and
Well,
damaged if easily.
yes. So, for example, the people in the I don't know how do you say the field. They try to conserve the food the others form, but the for me the fridge here in the city is a very good invention, and I think the all people in the city have one.
Yes, even those who are not in a good economic situation.
Sorry, teacher.
Even those who are not in a good economic situation, I think.
Yes, maybe. But
Yes,
today the fridge are more expensive than others electrodomestics.
yes, that's true. What about the shaver? Do you have one, Oscar? Do you use it?
The electronic shaving? No,
No.
the
Uh,
normal shaving.
okay. So you don't use the ones that you need to put the batteries?
Yeah.
No, the manual one.
Yes, the manual. Yes.
Okay, you use
Can
with the common one.
can
What?
I
Why don't you use one kind of this? Why do you use the normal one
when
instead of the other?
the difference between an electric and a normal shaving?
My,
Normally, normal. What teacher?
why do you use the conventional one, and why don't you use the ones that use battery or it's an electric one?
I don't know, teacher. I think the electric shaving is for I don't know when you need to shave different part of your face. For example, when your beard is very long, you can cut the beard for a manual for a hand shaving.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the difference between the electric shaving and hand shaving, but I think it's the same.
Okay. And what about the dryer? Oscar, do you use a dryer? Don't
But
you?
teacher for Nadia.
No, of course not. And Nadia, do you use it, a dryer?
No, teacher, not much because my hair is curly and
Oh,
I like it so. Maybe when I go to hairdressing, but it isn't common for me. because could be dañar. I don't remember the may.
Dama or hard in this case.
Okay, hard my hair, so I don't use in other things when I need to to dry off maybe secar
Like what? For example, a towel.
excuse me, teacher.
What do you dry with the dryer? A towel.
When my nails when
Okay.
I don't know how do you say me las pinto, me las maquillo.
Polish? When you polish your nails?
Okay, when I polish my nails, I use the how is the name? I don't know.
The
The dryer, but for my hair, no, it's not common for me.
Okay. Okay. You said something that is true, and it's because the heat sometimes damage your hair. Yes, because
Yes.
it's very delicate and you burn them. But it's very useful to use this technology because my hair is not curly and it's not straight. So when I washed it and then when it is a dryer, I do you remember that commercial about Anua? That the woman appears with an unbrushed hair and it was like a lion but unbrushed.
Uh, it's
So
yes.
my hair sometimes is similar, so I prefer to use the dryer or the ironing.
Okay. Yes,
Yes,
many women are used because if you they don't have the curly on wavy his. I don't remember liso o crespo.
straight or curly.
They are curly. So in this case, is a very important. Has one.
Yes, that's true. Now, and the next, let's going to continue with this one. So, Oscar, when you were a child, did you have a toy car, electric toy car, an electric toy car?
Teacher, when I was a child, not teacher, but this is a new technology for me. It's a new technology when I was a child. But I use only a normal car, a toy car. But I don't remember. I don't remember. I was the but I think so. I don't think so, teacher.
So you
A
don't.
normal toy.
No. And yeah, maybe your father and mom bought you an electric toy when you were a child.
No, teacher, I don't remember. I remember half, but de cuerda,
Ah, okay.
but technology, no.
Let me remember. How do you say? It was like how can you say that? I was not asking like no, but because it doesn't use a rope. It's another system. Yes. I don't
Yes.
know if Oscar knows how to say that. Cuerda.
No, maybe my older brother had one, but other or my cousins.
Yes.
I remember seated. They have I don't know haciendo is
Do it?
doing competition between they.
Yes.
Yes, but I don't have one.
Okay. And your nephews nowadays, they have one of them?
When they was a younger. Maybe I don't remember, but today no. The my nephews today prefer to play with the tablet or smartphone or the computer.
Yes, they use the technology.
Yes.
Yes, that's true. It's that's why our topic, no, to see and how it affects our lives nowadays. For
Yes.
and the last picture that I have is another technology invention. It's the PC or the computer. Yes, the personal computer. It is it is useful for you because in your cases you are studying a career that is in a distance, yes, away. So you study online. So it is necessary for you to have one because if you don't have a one, it is a little complicated. I don't know, but I think that Angie, or was not Angie, but there were another girl that used the PCs of from her university, or she needed to go to an internet, and it's difficult. Try to concentrate on an internet. I think that is difficult because the noise that there are, because the people that get seen, because maybe you are watching another kind of things. Yes, so you get the concentration is not the same as when you are in your house. So Nadia, how old were you when you got the first PC? How
Excuse me, teacher. You can repeat the question, please.
Yes, how old were you when you had the first PC?
I'm sorry, teacher. Uh, my sister asked me, and she, I don't know how do you say, me distrajo.
Okay, distracted you.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I remember that my first PC I had maybe 5 years ago.
Yes.
My 5 years. I'm sorry. My mom bought one. The the computer was very big compared what bigger than today.
Yes, of course. It
I
has
don't know how do you say the pantalla.
a screen
The screen was mm, I
white, ancha.
smaller, smaller
Uh-huh.
than screen today.
Yes,
But behind the street, I don't know, the box maybe
yes,
were
the UPC.
bigger. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
was
And
bigger
Oscar,
than today.
yes, of course. And Oscar, how old were you when you had your first PC? Can you hear, Nadia?
10 years.
Speak a little loud because I can hear you well.
When I was 10 years, 10 or 12 years, I used the desktop or the computer. I agree with the CPUs and the screen was enormous, so huge. But in this moment, our teacher, our system teachers told us told us don't use the computer. You have to open the computer and no more. But in this season, in this age, it is difficult to use these machines. But now is a good invention for high technology in this moment. For example, as you told us is a good invention for online students a university or college career. This is important for the technology revolution in this moment, teacher.
Yes, yes, you're completely right. So in this small talk, I have seen that you use some of them and you have given me your reasons why do you use them or not. And I understand you and I agree, I totally agree with you because that's true. Yes. So how have you been benefited from technology? I'm not only talking about the use of the internet or the computers, but around in the whole term of technology. So how have you been benefited?
Teacher,
Okay, Oscar.
teacher, in this moment, the benefits are complete benefits about because in for example different kind of the appliances in our home is very important for to use the choices in our houses. For example, the vacuum is important, the dryer is important, the fridge is important, the TV and the the washer machine.
The washing machine, yes.
The washing machine is important, but this is a good benefit for our families because when I remember when my mom has to wash our clothes in in a in a in a
In a what is Oscar? In a what? I couldn't understand you. In what? Your grandma had to wash the clothes.
My mom has to wash the clothes in her hands.
Using her hands, yes, in the conventional laundry.
Yes, yes. Before the people watch the clothes in their hands, but now it is important that all of us can use the washing machine. This is to use and to put the clothes in a washer machine and then in dryer you can to use the facilities choices in our house, but for our people in the world is the appliances invention was very quite beneficial.
Benefits, yes. And what about you, Nadia?
I think of many forms the technology have contribute many in our life. Because in many jobs or daily activities, the life is easier thanks to the technology things. Like say Oscar, the washing machine is a good invention for everyone. In general, maybe I could say the subway, for example, is a good invention because you say recorta el camino, acorta el recorrido.
Short the time.
Excuse me, teacher?
Short the time and the distances.
Short the time and the distances is very important. eh, como todo, I don't know. There are many things that are dangerous maybe for our healthy or in the society in general. I
Yes,
don't know if you, Oscar, and you watching the Black Mirror. Is a serie.
no, I haven't seen it yet.
I don't know. Oscar, are you watching maybe Black Mirror?
Nadia,
Yes,
Have you seen the Black Mirror series?
Black Mirror?
Yes.
yes.
No, teacher.
No, I
Mm.
recommend you that series because is about that topic and is very important because we realize it that the I don't know the important that use the correctly for that technology because the world is very fast, so it's
Series?
yes, it's in Netflix.
Black Mirror. I watched Black Mirror. Okay.
Did you see it, teacher?
No, I haven't seen it, so I haven't know about that series. But I'm going to maybe in my vacations I'll try to watch it because Nadia recommend us, and she says that it's a good series. So we have to check it. Maybe it worth. Okay, so Oscar, please open the first link that I send you that is about the tech city. And with Nadia, I'm going to share you my screen and let's see what happened with this, okay?
Okay.
The tech city in 90 seconds.
It's a video?
Yes, it's one of the links that I sent you. The first link that I send you, yes, says the tech city in 90 seconds. This is mine. This is mine. Okay. Okay, Nadia, as you saw it, do you know which is the city?
I don't know, teacher. Maybe Japan.
No, no, it's not Japan. It's a city that is visited for many people.
In United States,
No, in England.
in England. I don't know. London,
Yes,
London.
yes, it's the city of London. Yes. So as you saw in the video, technology is everywhere.
Yes.
It's everywhere.
Amazing.
So, Nadia, tell me.
No, teacher, that is amazing because in other places we can see the technology in that country.
Yes, for example, in United States, there are many cities that use technology. For example, Los Angeles and New York. Yes, you said that Japan, of course, Japan, Tokyo. Yes,
Tokyo, yes,
Tokyo use many. There are cities full of technology. Yes,
yes,
I think that in Dubai there are cities which are full of advertisements that use technology and around the streets. So I think that it is most common that the things that we think. Which cities in Colombia use technology? You know?
here I don't know, teacher. I don't know a city. I don't know if maybe in Medellin
Yes.
because they have a subway.
Uh-huh, that's true. Yes, that is a kind of technology. And as you said, because it charts the time and the distances. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's true. Oscar, do you know which cities in Colombia use technology? Nadia says that police Medellin using the subway and the metro.
Yes,
Yes,
I
metro.
agree. Medellin use a good technology for transportation. For transportation is a good innovation in this city. But now in the subway and the trainway, a tramway is in Medellin too.
Where is it? In around Medellin, or where is it?
In the Medellin,
In Medellin?
you can find the train by. I don't know exactly what is the name, the tranvía.
Ah, okay. It's like the ones that our grandparents used. Yes, something similar. An example of
Yes,
train.
but now in Medellin you can take the tranvía in
Okay.
are you
There is another city in Colombia that use technology.
I don't know.
Nadia, in Bogota.
In Bogota, maybe the when we go to Monserrate, the
Ah,
teleferic or the I don't teleférico and I don't know remember the name of the other.
funicular, I think.
Yes, the funicular. Maybe that, but I don't know.
Okay. Maybe in the town halls they use technology. Town hall
What
or in
is
the police station.
what is the downtown
Town.
hall?
The town
Yes.
halls are the alcaldías. Do you
Mm,
think that the town halls in Colombia use technology or the police?
in their jobs.
Yes.
Yes, of course. They use the I don't know for communicated between they no.
Okay, between them.
Mm,
And for example, what about the taxi drivers? Some of the taxi drivers use technology.
is in here in Bogota recently the alcaldía w- I don't sacó a communicate for the all taxi drivers must have a application,
Yes.
and some in this moment a little drive taxis driver have application,
Mhm.
but yes, it's possible.
What do you say, Oscar, about the taxi drivers?
Teacher, for um, taxi driver here was has a good technology because in this country you can pay the you can take your route or you can take you serve the service with credit card. In Colombia, I don't know. But here now you can pay the service with credit card. In Colombia now you can pay the service with credit card. I don't know.
No, maybe the system Uber. They have this system. You can pay by cash or using the credit card, but Uber, because the other ones, I think no,
But the normal taxis in
no,
Colombia,
they receive
you only
cash.
you only pay only cash.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I think that's true, Naya. Yes, I'm not wrong.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. In which places we can find technology in
In
here
which
in Colombia?
places?
Yes, in which places?
In the mall,
Uh,
in many malls, and sometimes in the I don't know how do you say parque de diversión,
theme parks?
field parks,
Theme. Mhm.
and in some uh, I don't know how do you say clubs, maybe the or compensar cafán.
Ah, okay. Social clubs.
Oh yes, teacher, in social clubs.
Mm-hmm. What else, Oscar? Where else? Where else you can find
Teacher,
technology if you come to Colombia?
for example, in Medellin, the buildings. There are many building in Colombia use good technology.
Uh-huh.
The buildings, the parks, and imagine Metro Cable in Medellin,
Mm-hmm.
technology. In imagine the Explora Park. This is a technology park.
Yes.
Park in the Explora Park, Colombia. I don't know.
No, yes, all of that you have mentioned, they are right. Also in some restaurants. In some
Restaurants.
yes, in some restaurants they use technology or because, for example, now with the facility of internet while you are eating, yes, or they book you the or yes, book you um one day for make a meeting, a business meeting, yes, and they can facilitate you the internet and some I don't know some elements that are used for that meeting, yes, to accomplish the goals of that meeting of that day.
In the restaurant, in some restaurants, They use the flame for the food. It's an technology invention with a flame.
What?
How it works?
I don't know. In Spanish is flamear. Cuando
Ah,
come de with the flame.
yes, yes, I know what is flame.
Yes. Is for me it's a technological
Invention.
invention.
And in which restaurant have you seen that?
In the here in Bogota, maybe in the Rausch restaurant, the Brothers Rausch,
Uh-huh.
in the Leo's Cocina.
Mhm.
It's an expensive food
Ah,
because
okay.
they work in molecular food.
Ah, so they use a lot of technology in that. So
Yes, and the portions are very small, so the cost is very expensive.
yes, I know what you mean. So you finish full, but because the price that you pay, not
Yes.
because not because the food.
Yes, I prefer go to the restaurants to my neighborhood. It's
Yes,
cheaper and it's delicious.
and they serve too much.
Yes.
The quantity is enough for us.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's going to continue with another video, and I want that you see what happened here. Okay, Oscar, you are able to open the second link. Yes, you are. Do you have it, Oscar?
YouTube?
You have the second link that I
Teacher,
sent you.
YouTube?
Yes, watch it, please.
The YouTube?
Yes, the YouTube video. This is a video from YouTube that I found, and I think it is interesting and show us about something that will happen in our near future,
¿Quieres ser un programador web de éxito
or maybe
incluso en
it is
tiempos de
just
crisis?
happening.
¿Quieres saber cuáles son los lenguajes de... So we're counting down to kick off. Just 5 minutes to go. One of the most... Oh, hi, Lucy. Oh, you look good. Those new glasses.
Oh, hey, Gareth.
Come on in.
What a nice house.
Thanks. Come through to the kitchen. Would you like some wine?
Yeah, sure, okay. That looks amazing.
Oh, thanks. It's vegetarian, of course.
Are you vegetarian too?
Oh, yes. Well, try to be. Meet so last century.
That was really great, Gareth. It's nice to meet a man who can cook. I wasn't expecting it. There's nothing about food on your profile.
Well, I'm a bit of a dark horse. Wait till you try my pièce de résistance.
You've never made that. I love cheesecake.
Just one of my secret recipes.
Gareth, I'm not sure Roseberry's top taste counts as a secret recipe.
How did you know that? My God, you're wearing smart glasses. I thought this was a proper date.
evening, Mr. Davies. How are you this evening?
Oh, fine, thank you.
You've got a £5 discount voucher. Would you like to use it instead?
Sure, okay.
Oh, Mr. Davies, I've got a health warning here. Records show your doctor told you to watch your weight. Are you sure you want this cake? It's 500 calories a slice.
I still want it, thanks. I'm going to the gym tomorrow anyway.
It looks like your gym membership expired last month. I can renew it now if you want.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Mr. Davies, I'm afraid this is the budget this month. I can highly recommend the Purple Jackdaw Merlot, and it's an offer today.
Yeah, okay.
I'll get a runner to fetch one for you now. Oh, Mr. Davies, you've got a special evening lined up. You do know your date's vegetarian, right?
What do you think about this video, Nadia? What do you think about this video? Oscar, you watch it? Nadia, I can't hear you.
Yes, teacher. I'm sorry. I turned off my microphone. Precisely, the Black Mirror series talk about of thing, but the a form scarier because in the video is funny. So I don't know how do you say uncomfortable I don't know how do you say uncomfortable. Maybe that we went to supermarket and the situation is very uncomfortable.
Yes, an embarrassing. It's an embarrassing
Yes.
situation. So the clerk is telling you and knowing about your own secrets. Yes.
Yes.
And it's revealing all of them. So
Yes, it's like another for to invadir
yes, embodied.
invaded our privacy, no?
Yes, that's true.
It's,
And what
it's
do you think
problem
about?
with the technology. I don't know hasta dónde va a llegar.
Yes, we don't know how long or how far. Yes, how far
Yes.
it will be. And can you imagine that situation? The friend and the girl. Yes, she was watching a sport match, and she was what? She was scanning all of the things that he prepared. Yes, so she was not paying attention exactly, because I can know how you can work with this. So watching or listening a news program or watching a series using that smart glasses, yes,
Yes.
and having a person in front of you. So, or you pay attention to the person who is in front of you, or you pay attention what you are hearing, or yes, or
Yes.
watching using the smart glasses. But I don't know how this person can do when he's wearing this kind of devices. Yes, yes. And I think that is impolite.
Yes, teacher, and the curious is that inventions can become real.
Yes, uh-huh. Maybe not in maybe in less than 3 or 5 years we will face that.
Yes, and
Uh-huh.
the relationship could be changed totally.
Yes, of course. So it won't be necessary to have the person in front of you. Yes. So you're going to be able to have a relation in a distance, and you're not going to worry about that.
Yes, teacher. Nothing more today. When the people sitting to the table to eat, everyone is in the phone.
Yes, that's
So today the relationship is stronger than the past, but in the future is darker.
yes. What do you think about the video, Oscar?
Sure, I think we are engaged with new technology day a day, but in the near future, near future is possible TV situation, but the new technology is growing, is growing in enormous, enormous device, enormous gadget. For example, we can talk with the robots that the different robots can learn can learn our our you are want to be in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the human engage with a new technology. But I don't agree. I don't agree with an artificial intelligence machine. But uh, for for our for our children or for our boy or child or kid, is I don't know the consequence about this artificial intelligence in the future.
Yes.
I don't know, but is very. I think it's very dangerous. I think the consequence about the artificial intelligence machines. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know exactly, but we have to weigh what is the situation in the future. But
Yes.
but but now I think the technology is good, but I have to weigh what is the situation in the future with artificial machine and artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I saw the advertisement the artificial intelligence for women, for men, for machine is 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 this is a reality is a reality engaged now.
Yes, we don't know. So if we can see, our children or our cousins will see that. Yes. So, but let me know how technology can affect our brains, our body, and our relationships. Of course, in our relationships, how is it changing the way of communication? And let me know if technology can affect our environment. Oscar,
Yes, teacher.
you can
But
start.
yes, teacher. Of course, I think fortunately, I think that the technology, the good technology have a new invention about to preserve or to preserve the environment. But in the future, I don't know what I will the situation because we know the high technology is important for a human, but I don't know the consequence by the environment. I think there are harm or dangerous dangerous situation about our environment. But exactly the benefit is is useful in this moment. But in the future, I don't know. I don't know what happens.
And in our body, do you think that technology can affect our body?
In our body,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the technology is for example, for my body, I don't know because the high technology or the technology innovation have to prevent some illness. But I don't know if the consequence. But now the the, the technology innovation is good for many inventions about your heart, about your heart, about your brain, about your some artificial machine for your hands or for part of your body. It's a benefit for the human in this moment. But in the future, I don't know what is the consequence. Teacher.
Okay. And
Now I think it's good for our body. It's good. The high technology is revolution day a day. Now it's good for many illness in this moment. In the future, I don't know the consequence.
okay, Oscar, thank you. And what about you, Nadia?
Teacher, I agree with Oscar because many inventions are good, but other could be dangerous. Not only with our health in general. Maybe the major consequence for me could be in our physical health.
Yes. Uh-huh. For
Because,
example.
for example, I don't know, the people, for example, in Facebook, the people have 300 friends,
Mm-hmm.
and they convincing yourself, themselves, that they are a friends, real friends, and the people not go out to relation, I don't know, para relacionarse con otras personas,
To relate with others.
with the real people. And is complicated because many children and young people sit in front of the computer or the tape or the tablet or the cell phone, and they stay all day in in that yeah, I don't know remember the word, en esos aparatos,
Devices?
devices, all the day, and they forgot to live.
Yes. But for example, when you are using this kind of devices or tools, yes. I mean, for example, when you are using your cell phone or your PC, what is the position that you use? Do you have a good position? To,
I try to sit down in a desk with an ergonomic chair, but when I use the computer, but with the cell phone is more complicated because you take the cell phone en cualquier
In any
eh,
position.
in any position, in any place.
Place.
So yes,
And you
for
are in that way we are affecting not only our body, our back, our neck, yes, our
yes,
lower back, but also our eyes. Yes, our vision is being affected because the light that the screens transmit us
yes. So the many people don't sleep well in the evening, in the night,
at night. Yes,
at night, because the light of the cell phone.
yes, that's true. Also, the light of some screens, TV set screens. Yes, because
Yes,
there are many people that have the television in the room, inside the room, and that affects. Nadia, you talk about how technology can affect the relationships, showing us an example about a family who is sharing a meal, and each of them have a cell phone, yes, and they are talking and chatting, but they are together there, yes.
yes,
Uh, so in this way, we are changing our way of communication, but also, for example, in the chats that we use, emails and chats. So how can be this communication be affected, or what affects Oscar or Nadia?
how the chats affect the our communication.
Yes,
Uh,
and the
in my
language.
in my case is a good form to communicate with my father because he's in Villavicencio and I'm here in Bogota. So when I talk with him is good. But if I in the class or in a meeting and I talk with him, uh, I distract and I don't know the pay attention in the others activities maybe.
Yes, that's true.
So
But
it's not the same to talk with him when he stay in here because the conversation is more eh,
efficient,
es agradable, es más
grateful.
is grateful, is better.
Okay, yes. What do you think about that, Oscar?
So what is the question?
How technology affected the communication, the way of communication between people?
Affected?
Yeah.
Which technology? What technology?
Yes.
Affected the communication. Technology affect the communication because I think the, the smart smartphone that affected I don't know teacher fast when the people are chatting with another person or people teacher. I don't know exactly affecting in what situation.
For example, in the language. Yes. So what can we see, or what we used to do when we are chatting with the friends using email, sending messages, or using the chats, for example, in a social site like Facebook or Skype or Instagram. So what happened with the language?
What happened in the language?
Yes. So what we are doing with our language in the way that we transmit the words, you know?
No, teacher.
So what I
For
mean,
example, yes, teacher.
what I
Yes.
mean is what I mean is that when we are chatting, yes, or when many people chat, they change the words, yes, they change the way of writing the words. For example, we
Spelling.
use, yes, we use contractions, we use not a correct grammar form. Yes, or for example, if we're making a question, we don't put the tildes, yes, the type. We don't use commas, yes, so the punctuation mark, we don't use it. Another example is the the words that we use to refer to something. Yes, we have the habit to use a synonym of a word to express another one. Yes, for example, also we use some Spanglish words. Yes, some words in English and some of them into Spanish, and it's something crazy.
Yes. Yes, teacher. Yes, I agree. Uh, I got your question. Teacher, see, for example, many people in Colombia or in other country use the slang language, or
Yes,
is
slang
bad
is the
for
word.
the what?
That is the word that I wanted to use, slang.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, but this is affecting our language is 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 a problem. This is a problem because for example, I use these 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 languages. I use the slang about when I write with friends or with 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 friends or with family. Uh, I use these languages because the idea is you waste time or save the time, but the people don't think the people don't think the consequence about this 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 sharing when with the consequence about the language. For example, I shared a friend when he is studying in online university or online college, but he told me about the partner write or wrote in the forum in a slang language.
Hmm.
But this is when you told us this is a impolite fonts or impolite way to write in a foreign when you has to take or you has to download the tag about different tags or different homework about different workshop. But this is impolite form to write in the foreign. But the young people use this phone to or this way to write in all device.
Yes. So let me know, Nadia and Oscar, one advantage and one disadvantage of the use of technology in our lives.
Teacher, what is his advantage?
Advantage is ventaja, and
Okay.
disadvantage is ventaja. So let me know one advantage and one disadvantage.
I don't know. Maybe the
But
feedback
the
to
advantage,
talk about today.
but do you
So,
want to say the advantage or the disadvantage first?
excuse me, teacher.
What do you want to talk about? The advantage or the disadvantage?
Okay, we choose one.
No, you tell me one and one, but let me know if it is the advantage or the disadvantage because I couldn't understand your idea.
Okay. No, teacher. I say that the is maybe el resumen. I don't know, feedback maybe that we talk about today. The advantage maybe could be the when I say before the technological that uh, better the jobs like we talk about with Oscar the the what I don't remember wash machine. The technology in general was many advantage in our daily routine, and I don't know the disadvantages. Uh,
Okay, I don't know what happened to my PC because suddenly it turned off and it was connected. Yes, it was using the charger, but suddenly it turns off. So of course the connection and everything stopped. I talked to Nadia using Skype and I explained her what had happened to me. And Oscar and Nadia are waiting for me in order to finish the class. Yes. So Nadia was talking about one advantage and one disadvantage of using technology. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so you can continue with your idea.
Yes, teacher. Maybe I said the advantage is that we don't know what happening in the future when with the technological things. So is complicated because we talk about before our health, our environment, and other things that we don't know. And the advantages, I don't know, uh,
Advantages. Uh-huh.
advantages is complicated to me. Advantages is the maybe the when I say before the technological uh, have help us in many jobs, in home jobs, in the jobs in general. So uh, I don't know if we how to manejar o
Handle.
eh, sorry, teacher.
Handle. Manejar. Handle.
Handle the situations. Maybe we handle the technology, uh, um, and the technology not handle us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, I know what you mean. So, Oscar, it's your turn. Tell us about the advantage and disadvantages of using technology. Oscar.
Teacher, with me?
Yes, with you. Tell me the advantage and disadvantages. What?
Teacher, the advantage. I think the advantage is the I think the internet and the high technology uh, is a good advantage. The business world, the business the business around the world is so important for a people often use the high technology for sales or for many different situation and sell cell phone and do business is very important now. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes. For another advantage, the study is a good option for the technology. With a good technology, you can study with anywhere or anywhere if you can to study anywhere on the world is a good advantage for the high technology or the innovation technology in this moment. In another advantage, I think you can the appliances is a good advantage facilities in your house, in your church, in your house. This is a good advantage in this moment.
And the
By
disadvantage?
another case, in disadvantage, I think disadvantage. I think the competition about the. I think the I think the disadvantage is the governments use the high technology to fight on another countries. For example, in this moment there are many wars,
Yes.
wars,
Yes.
but this is a disadvantage because many governments use unconventional attacks for another country. This is a high problem in this moment. This is a disadvantage in this moment. Another problem, the pollution is a disadvantage. The pollution or the environment pollution is a disadvantage in this moment because many companies in this moment use our river, our environment, our nature to give benefits about their companies. Yes.
Okay. Yes. To finish this, are you a techno dependent, Oscar?
What, teacher?
Are you a techno dependent? ¿Eres tecno dependiente?
Yeah, teacher now, but I kind of the techno dependent teacher because in this moment is a real situation to use the high technology. But in my case, if you don't have technology, it's not necessary for me. It's not necessary for me because when we use my smartphone or when use my telephone, my computer, I don't like when Nadia told us about the many people chatting at night. It is very dangerous for your eyes. Yes, but I don't know problem. I don't have problem in this situation.
Okay. And now you, Nadia?
No, teacher, I am not depending of the technological, but maybe for my study in this moment, I need it.
Yes.
But I could be without internet or cell phone. But how I say before, for my study in this moment is necessary because all the jobs or the tax is online.
Yes, I understand. Okay, so this is only because your need.
Yes.
Okay. And I think that most of people use it because it's necessary, not because they are techno dependent. Yes, but it's because it's the only way that you can resolve and do many things on many tasks. Yes, and it's part of some people jobs.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Understand me, and because I didn't know what happened with my PC, but I like to finish this class. So it was there were only that 3 questions missed. Going to finish the transmission, and then I'm going to talk about how we are going to develop the final exam. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thank you so much.